Hey, what's going on, guys? Got a little video today. We're going to do a head-to-head comparison between the SIG Sauer P250 subcompact and the Smith & Wesson Shield 9mm. Just a few differences on these things. You know, obviously you got a double stack and a single stack. You got a hammer fired and you got a striker fired. But they are comparable guns. They are both subcompact. They are both a good option for concealed carry. And we'll just go over a few specs on them and maybe a few thoughts, whatever. I've carried both of these guns extensively, and yeah, let's get right into it. Now we have the SIG Sauer P250 subcompact. This has a weight unloaded of 24.9 ounces. The Smith & Wesson Shield has an unloaded weight of 19 ounces. So we got about a 6 ounce difference, give or take, unloaded on these two pistols. The overall length on the SIG Sauer P250 subcompact is 6.7 inches long. And the length on the Shield is 6.1 inches long. So you have just over half an inch in length shorter for the Shield. You have an overall height of 4.7 inches on the SIG and a height of 4.6 inches on the Smith. We have a width on the SIG of 1.1 inches, 1.10 inches. And keep in mind, this is a double stack magazine in here. The width on the Shield is a super slim 0.94 inches. And keep in mind that the Smith & Wesson N.E.PA Shield is a single stack. The barrel length on the SIG, you're looking at 3.6 inches. Barrel length on the Shield, you're looking at 3.1 inches. You have a sight radius on the SIG of 5.5 inches, 5.5 inches. Sight radius on the SIG. Sight radius on the Shield, you have 5.2 inches. 5.2 inch sight radius on the Shield. Now, these are both semi-auto short recoil operating pistols. The trigger on the SIG Sauer is a double action only trigger. Double action only trigger on the SIG, and you have a striker fired trigger on the Shield. The frame on the SIG is polymer, and the frame on the Shield is Zytel polymer. The finish on the SIG is nitron. It's nitron coated. The finish on the Shield is black melanite. The magazine capacity on the SIG is a 12 round magazine. 12 plus 1 on the SIG, giving you 13 rounds. The standard flush fitting magazine on the Shield is a 7 plus 1. 7 rounds in the magazine, 1 in the tube. The Shield is a 7 plus 1 capacity with the standard flush fitting magazine. This also does come with an extended 8 round magazine with a finger extension there. This is what I carry it with. So now that we got the differences in the guns out of the way, I've carried these guns both for, you know, quite a while. I mean, the Shield is my everyday carry, but I have carried the SIG, you know, more than several occasions. To me, the SIG is a little chunky, feels good in hand. I can't get a good pinky grip on the grip. It is a little, I mean, it feels a little short and stubby to me, bottom line. Maybe if they had an extended magazine for this grip, something that your pinky could catch onto, it would be a lot better for me personally. Now the shield in hand, also I can get about a half a pinky onto the grip, but I do carry this shield with the extended magazine, which is an 8+1. It does extend the bottom of the grip there, and I do get a full purchase on the gun itself, on the grip. Full purchase. My hands are not small by any means. They're not gigantically oversized, but they're I would say decent sized. So the 8-round extended magazine on the shield definitely feels better in hand. And like I said, the SIG is a double action only hammer fired gun. When you pull that trigger back, both of these guns are safety checked. I knew I would be pulling the trigger on both of these, so they are empty. But when you pull that trigger back on the SIG, you get that hammer coming back, and it's a long pull. Oh, I got the magazine in there. Let me drop the magazine for that. At least you know the slide lock works. Anyway, so you got a double action pull on this thing. You pull it back, that hammer has to come all the way back and fall. The reset is long. It's a long reset, almost all the way out, and then you got another full double action pull on that. The Smith & Wesson shield is a striker fire. You got a little bit of take up here. You hit that wall, and it's a good, clean, crisp break. You got a very short reset right there, and another nice break. The trigger, a lot of people have complaints about the trigger on the shield. I don't get it. I don't feel it. I've been shooting this gun for quite a while. I've been carrying this gun for quite a while, and there's nothing wrong with the trigger. There's nothing wrong with the trigger on either one of these. They're both awesome carry pistols, and I think the bottom line is, if you're considering carrying either one of these pistols as a concealed carry or a backup gun, it boils down to personal choice, personal preference. You have the double stack SIG, you have the single stack Smith & Wesson shield, but they're both fine to carry. They're both comfortable to carry. I do carry the shield inside the waistband. I do have an outside the waistband holster for the SIG, and they both carry great. So if you're considering carrying either one of these guns, my advice, go for it. Figure out which one you like better, which one works better for you, and go with it, man, because you can't go wrong on either one of these things. So we'll call that a wrap on this video. I appreciate you guys watching. Keep out of trouble, stay safe, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you on the next one.